What is up, everybody out there in HeroClix land? This once again is Scott Porter here for the 5th and final day of our 15th anniversary DC HeroClix set unboxing series. Man, that is a mouthful. Elseworlds. This, like I said, is day 5. If you missed days 1 through 4, stop watching, go back, watch them, and then it'll be like we never went anywhere. It'll be like we were waiting here for you the whole time. We have had an awesome run of unboxings so far. We've only had 2 super rares, so I'm hoping that maybe we get a super rare and a chase, maybe, hopefully, in these 2. I do not know exactly what the chase situation is in the set. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't, I'm not too sure. We've gotten some awesome figures from really cool storylines. We've gotten some of the Justice Riders, which we knew were coming. We've gotten one Planetary figure. I hope that we get a couple of more. Speaking of that, we know what Planetary figures are on the side of the box, but I'm hoping that we get some extra characters from that storyline. I hope we only get the 3 characters on the side. If we do, I'll be happy. If we get more, I'll be ecstatic. Justice Riders, I'm hoping that we get maybe the Hawkman that was involved, or maybe we get Booster Gold, we get Blue Beetle, we get Guy Gardner. That would be really cool if they put the whole team in this set, kind of like the Magnificent 7 of DC. I don't know if we're going to get them. I hope we do. I'm hoping for Al Jordan from the 1001 Emerald Knights story that they had. They had this amazing kind of Arabian Nights take, but on Green Lantern, where the genie was really the power battery. It was really a lot of fun, and I hope maybe that he made it into the set. Maybe we pull him today. Elseworlds Finest, Supergirl, Batgirl, some characters from The Darkest Night. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. The Doom That Came to Gotham, the Mike Mignola story. I want to see some of the really cool villains and his take on a lot of that Batworld. There's just so much opportunity. I can't wait to see what is in these 2 boosters right here. So let's just get to it. Which one do I want to open? Right or left? Vote below, and I will ignore it because that will happen way after the unboxing is actually finished. I'm going to go right. I'm going to go this way. Let's see. Tell me if I read your mind, though. If you would have chosen right, then we share a telepathic link, and we should celebrate that in the comments section below. And also, if you enjoyed the unboxing series, make sure you hit that like button. And then if you didn't, make sure you tell me why and what I can improve on. And oh my gosh, guys, we got somebody in a bag, and that's always a good sign to have something in a bag. The rest of the things that we have here, I think we've seen already. Maybe we haven't seen this Flash. Maybe we have. We've got a regular Batman. Oh, that's set number 1, actually. We haven't seen the regular Batman yet. There's the Flash. We have Gunfighter. We have Pete Ross. So we've seen 3 of those 4. We have not seen just the regular Batman yet, though. That is figure number 1 in the set. So crazy that we haven't even seen that. This is day 5 of the unboxing, and we had not seen a common yet. So we will definitely take a look at just the regular Batman before they spin out into all the crazy stories. And then, guys, oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, I think this is a chase. And I think, let me see if it is what I think it is. I think it's Superman from Dark Knight Returns, actually. Oh yeah, that is definitely the design from Dark Knight Returns. We got our chase, guys. We got our chase. Oh, Superman. Can be played at 230 or 110. He's number 50 in the set. So, whew. Let's see. I'm pretty sure. You look at just look at the hair on this guy and just the way he's built. What a great take on the Superman from Dark Knight Returns. And of course, it's the iconic with the cape floating up behind him. I mean, that's basically pulled from the books. That's awesome. Well done. Bravo, WizKids, on that sculpt, by the way. That's rad. Way to harken back to the books. Yeah, Batman: The Dark Knight Returns. Which happened in 1986. Can you believe that? And that was way before the Elseworlds imprint even existed. We saw some Wildstorm figures with Planetary, so it doesn't only cover that little run where Elseworlds was a kind of like own little imprint. Had this on every book, just to kind of let you know. Okay, let's start with Batman. He's number 1 in the set, 60 points. Batman team ability, Batman ally team ability. First time I've seen a sculpt reuse, really. The Green Lanterns, a couple of the Wonder Womans, but the Supermen have all been really dynamic and different. The Batman have been different for the most part, which is pretty cool. He has the Batman family, Gotham City, Justice League, Trinity, and Detective keywords. Real name is Bruce Wayne, of course. Has shifting focus Batman, give Batman a free action. If you began your turn on the map, replace him with another character with this trait on the same click number. He has a special damage power. They don't even realize how much they need me. Batman can use Perplex. Unique modifier, he may use Perplex to target all other friendly characters within 4 squares and line of fire, choosing the same single combat value other than damage to modify. So he's very team-based for the Justice League. It's only 60 points. I gotta say I'm impressed with the cost of figures in this set. I was worried we might get another set where they were all pretty low costed. That has not been the case. We've had a lot of kind of powerhouses hidden throughout every rarity slot, so that's really cool. This Superman, let me just show it to you again. He's got Superman ally team ability. That first click is stupid. 11, 13, 19, and 5. Guys. Oh, how great is that? Oh, awesome. Okay. He has the Kryptonian, Metropolis, Politician, and Reporter keyword. Like I said, he can be played at 230 or 110. Ooh, he's number 50 in the set. He has a trait, a symbol of authority and obedience. At the beginning of your turn, you may roll a d6. On a roll of 5 or 6, Superman's powers can't be countered, and his attack rolls can't be re-rolled by opponents until your next turn. On a 3 to 4, you may remove an action token from him, which is great. He can just remove his own action tokens. Yeah, super sweet. He's already Indomitable. And on a roll of 1, he can't be moved or placed until your next turn. So there's a drawback there. He has a special movement power. We must not remind them that giants walk the earth. Superman can use charge and stealth. If Superman began, he can use stealth. Guys, he can use stealth. Oh, this is just nasty. Superman can use charge and stealth. If Superman began the turn occupying hindering terrain, do not have his speed value when using charge this turn. Wow. Full dial charge. Ugh. I mean, full movement charge. He's got 11 movement on his first click with that special movement power. He also has a special damage power. Solar powered, stored by a suffering world. Give Superman a free action when he occupies printed outdoor hindering terrain. Outdoor, that's important. And roll a d6. Heal him half of the result. Wow. And put a scoured marker in that square. Squares with scoured markers in them are considered clear terrain instead of hindering terrain for the rest of the game. So he can heal himself. He has stealth. He has that wicked trait where he can remove tokens from himself, where he can't be re-rolled, he can't be countered. I mean, this guy is just a beast, as he should be. As he should be. Bravo, WizKids. Bravo. That's a heck of a chase right there. I'm a big fan of that. Okay, this is booster number 10, guys. This is it. The end is near. Makes me sad. It's like Christmas morning when I first start opening a brand new brick, and then the come down is really it's harsh. The come down's harsh. So this is the last chance for us to get a lot of the things I was hoping to get. But I mean, I got a Chase Superman, so I can't really complain. Ooh, yes. Oh, that's so dirty, WizKids. We got Elijah Snow, but he's a super rare, guys. If you want Elijah Snow, you're going to have to pull him as a super rare. Oh, that's a kick in the nuts. That's a punch in the guts. Oh, We've got Batman, Kid Flash, John Jones, and then number 14 Batman. I don't know if we've seen number 14 Batman. I don't believe we have. So we do have a new Batman to take a look at. And then Elijah Snow. Oh, what a cool sculpt. I know we saw it on the outside of the brick already, but it is a cool... Uh-oh. How do I get him out of here? There we go. Ooh. Guys, I had no brakes. I had nothing break this set. Ooh. Oh, my luck is improving. I did not have any characters off their bases. I didn't have any arms fall off. Ugh. Thank you, Lordy Lord. Ooh, I'm already telling that I'm going to like Elijah Snow. Okay, let's see what these guys do. We'll start with Batman first. So here we go. We got a chase and a super rare. Whew. And those last two boosters. I was beginning to get a little bit worried. But it came through for me. Came through. Hercules. All right, so let's take a look at Batman. Has the Batman family, Gotham City detective, and martial artist keywords. He has a trait, but before I do that, just kidding, I'll show you what he looks like one more time. Number 14. 50 points. Batman ally team ability. Has a trait, there must always be a Batman. When Batman would be KO'd, you may instead KO another friendly character with a point value of 25 or more and turn Batman to click number 1. What? How many clicks is he? He's 5 clicks? Oh, Generations. Wait a minute. Oh, this is Dick Grayson. This is Dick Grayson Batman. That's pretty cool. Generations was kind of like their big flagship Elseworlds title. It's Superman and Batman Generations. There's like 3 different volumes of it. And you had like Batman the Third and Batman the Fourth, and Superman had kids and stuff. So it kind of followed through the ages, and it was really kind of cool. I didn't read all of them, but I think the first volume, it's like every decade what Batman and Superman were doing. So it was checking in every 10 years. And the second volume was every 11 years. And then the third volume was every 100 years. And there must always be a Batman. That's pretty cool. But dang, can you imagine just knocking this guy out? And then he's just got 25-point generics on the team that he knocks out instead and then goes full dial on you. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool trait. Okay, and that is a trait. That's wicked. You can't even outwit the thing. That's crazy. Okay, last but not least. It got cold in here. I'm sorry. It just get colder in here? That's like what everybody says when Elijah Snow walks in the room. He's got 8 range, 3 targets. Woo! He can be played at 120 or 70 points. And I said this when we got Chiquita. What I love about Planetary, well, I mean, there's so much to love about Planetary, but one of the things that I really love is that when you first meet these characters, you don't know their power sets. The rules aren't clearly defined on what they can do, but it's still pretty cool because the storytelling is so great. It doesn't feel like lazy, or it doesn't feel like they're just trying to be like hazy on the power so that they can make it up as they go along. No, you could tell that they definitely had a course they wanted to go, and you find out they peel away layers. You find out more that these guys can do and girls can do. You find out more about their history. So it's a really awesome character. If you guys haven't read Planetary, it's like 4 trades. It's a real easy read. But it's something you're going to want to read again to catch everything. Really cool. Anyway, that's what Elijah Snow looks like. He has the Planetary, Detective, and Past keywords. He has a trait called the Big Freeze. Once per game, give Elijah Snow a free action. For the rest of the game, while Elijah Snow is on the map, other characters that can't use the flight ability can only move in direct paths for the rest of the game. For the rest of the game. That's pretty cool. They can only move in direct paths. They can't move... Oh, that's dirty. Once per game. Why don't you just do it right away, right? You just do it right away. It's a free action once per game, and for the rest of the game, it affects the other team. Really. He's got another trait called Chill in Your Bones. Give Elijah Snow a free action and choose one that hasn't been chosen yet this game. Power, close combat, range combat, or move. Until your next turn, when an opposing character is given an action of the chosen type, after actions resolve, give that character an action token. If you can't, deal them 1 unavoidable damage. Wow. Man, he throws a lot of wrenches in the works of your opponent. This is awesome. He's got a special damage power, Planetary, Archaeologist of the Impossible. Once per turn, Elijah Snow can use either Outwit or Perplex. Chiquita has that same thing. That's going to be a shared special power amongst all the Planetary figures. He's 7 clicks long if you play him on the 120-point version. Wow. Rad. Well, there you have it, guys. That is all that she wrote for the 15th anniversary HeroClix set for DC Elseworlds. I am super excited, from the generics all the way up. The fact that the Super Police have Metalman keyword is awesome. The Templars have a cool little thing. The storylines that they covered are very cool. And like I said, there's like 4 basic conceits, right? It's like Batman's parents don't die a different way. The wrong people find Superman. DC superheroes in the past, or who got the Green Lantern ring. And they covered all those bases and then some. On top of that, you've got the Dark Knight stuff. You've got Planetary. This set has a lot to offer. And the point values of the characters are actually much bigger than I expected them to be. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if we were going to get a lot of 40, 50, 60-point characters. We have a much wider array of cost with all of these characters. I cannot wait to play them. Oh, and you know what? Here, since you guys stuck around, I just want to show you something cool. I was just going to try and change the head like throughout. Yes, this is Titano, and yes, I'm pulling his head off, guys. His head just came off. But we'll just put this on. That's pretty wicked, isn't it? That's kind of cool. I know it's not part of the set, but I just wanted to show you guys that. That's pretty neat. And I've also got this Skyscraper Wonder Woman over here. And if you want to know more about her, I've been saying all week long, I am shooting here at Hyper RPG Studios. That's where I'm shooting the unboxing. And something really cool that Hyper RPG and myself are involved in is a HeroClix show on Twitch called Indomitable. Happens every Monday night, 9 p.m. Pacific. This 4-week run, starting on Monday, the same day as this unboxing series, so tonight, or actually 4 days ago, going back in time, 4 days ago, and continuing on for the next 3 weeks, we are going to be unboxing a separate brick of this set. So we're going to have a bunch of different figures. We're going to booster draft from them. We're going to play. We've got new players. We've got experienced players. We've got an awesome judge. And it's just a lot of fun. So if you really love HeroClix, we do some really cool stuff. If you're just kind of getting into it, we have a couple of new players that can show you the ropes. And at the end of the 4-week run, we will be seeing how the Skyscraper Wonder Woman works and what she's all about. So we'll be talking more about her and about the set over the next 4 weeks. So tune in, guys. And speaking of tuning in, thank you for continuing to tune in to these unboxing videos. It means the world to me as a huge fan of the game to be able to unbox and share some spoiler stuff with you guys and just really get hyped over the set with people who I know have an appreciation for this game that I have loved for so long. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for continuing to watch. Your support means the world and keeps me unboxing these things. WizKids, for some reason, keeps me around, and you guys are a big part of that. If there's anything that you would like to see me do differently, I know this is an unboxing series that is not the most professionally produced. I shoot it on my cell phone, but that's just the way that we have decided to do it. Hopefully it's charming. But if there's anything I can do better, do differently, please let me know in the comment section down below. If you really enjoy the Unseries, please hit that like button. That helps a lot. Thank you so much to WizKids for sending out these amazing figures and allowing me to share them with all of you guys. And again, just a huge thank you to you. The set will come out in July. Make sure you're hitting up your local comic book shops and your local gaming stores. Brick and mortar is super important. Pre-order your case, pre-order your bricks, and then get cracking them open in July. I hope you guys have the greatest success when you're pulling all of your figures. I can't wait to see you in the next unboxing series that we shoot later on in the summer. But until I do, have a great summer and keep rolling those critical hits.